Also, I confirmed with Corey how this works, but Bride works the way you would think it would. So like if you trade Bride with a troop in combat, you get to steal that troop.
Yep.
And if you like Wrath with Bride out,
you get
to
all their
steal
guys. Yep.
all their stuff. And I even found out how the interaction works with cards that like Elder of Lost Ages, where they have a death cry that they come back into play. So what happens is you kill it, the death cry happens, and then you get the troop. So like you still get to steal their death cry troops if they get it back.
Seems good. All right, Glitch, you want to send the challenge? I'm gonna play Bombus Valor. This is the variation of a deck that's gonna get posted in my deck drill down this week. So if some people will play it, I think I'm gonna stream with it this week too a little bit. It's based on the deck that Birthing Potter was playing last season.
Gotcha. Oh, and Chris, the Machinations have like the double bonus of just being able to burn out your opponent. Like I had a very real chance of burning out Jeff in one of the games we played against Angus, just between coins and like chipping in with 1/1s. So having like it's like
another cool thing that you can do is there have been a couple times where I've like waited on my champion power for the chance that it hits one of the dreadlings that have died that has the ramp ability on it to get an extra ramp in a turn. That's been times.
I've noticed that too. I was like, oh hey, that's actually really relevant that they keep the socketed powers in the crypt.
I keep seeing everyone post deck lists without coins, and I'm just like, man, they're gonna figure out that everyone should just be playing these at some point.
They're just so good.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to cheap shot, how dead is this Righteous Outlaw?
Oh yeah, it's dead.
This card's so great. This is exactly what the blood decks were missing last season to keep up these aggressive decks. Just like one cost interaction is so critical.
Oh
and
my god!
And it even gives you just insane value. Like there's some games where Conscript just completely wins the game.
Yep. Klutz hit Lackey in one of our earlier sessions, and then he hit the one cost Conscript that Conscript's a 4-drop. It's just like that one's so nutty.
And the one drop that's a 4/3. Like I got.
Yep.
So play this. Turn this Cottontail Explorer into a blood card so I can play it next turn.
That's funny. And Baroness was streaming the other night with a variation of Bombus that was playing Consult the Talons. I think that card's very good. It's super powerful. Or not Consult, the 4-cost constant that puts 3 of them into play.
Yeah, I had to beat that card in limited. It's like nearly fucking impossible. I barely did it.
It's very, very good.
What card?
It's a 4-cost that puts 3 1/1 flyers into play, and every time one of your troops readies, it gets a counter on it, and then when it has 6 counters, it returns to your hand.
You can revert cards with counters, and it removes them. I figured I'd try it to try and stave off a turn, and it worked.
And also, that card, it only removes 6 counters when it returns to your hand, so if you unready more than 6 troops, it leaves the extra tokens on it.
Did you look at the Bombus list that I've been laddering with that I posted?
I did not.
Alright, I can send that to you. It's just what I've been using on the ladder because I think just to rank up because I think it's worse than the other stuff we've been looking at, but it's been slogging through the random jank that I've been running against that people are trying. Like so far its Metronomy matchup is 100%.
I'm dumb. If you live at 1, you're dead.
Okay. Cheap shot.
That's so good. Hey, if you have a cheap... Why did you do that? Oh, just the extra scrounge fodder?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't think I want to shove the Blamsmith in.
Yeah, 100. I would just say I'm 100% no fearing a burn spell. And
Alright, so, I guess... So you can Horrors for 3 here, so I guess if I play the Heart and don't play the Cremate, I can save the Valor and the Heart, so that seems good.
Oh yeah, this list is much bigger than mine.
Yeah, there's 4 Hearts to the top end, that it's got Blamsmiths and Righteous Outlaws to generate Valors. This card is so good. This is like such a great, like the fact that it doesn't give a threshold is wonderful too.
Yeah, it's a very elegant design.
It's everything that this deck wanted. The last Horrors of War deck, the Horrors of War deck I was playing last season, like it wasn't capable of playing Chlorophilia, and so like, yeah, that was a mistake. I could have. Could I have? I don't think I don't. Could I? I didn't do the math. I don't know if I could have made a rectory.
Yeah, you would have been plus a resource, so.
Yeah, I could have made a rectory. Whoops.
Alright, so let's do Cremate you. Bumblebot. I think I'm supposed to not Valor here. Because if he Horrors next turn, I just want to like double Sting. Yep. Yeah, so like, and now because you missed last turn, you're like 2 behind. Because like you would have made another one this turn.
Yeah, you gotta, always have to make sure and do the math, because that's gonna snowball a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna chant power soon, so I don't think I want a bunch of Grublings in my crypt.
God, the sound effect on this card's lit too. Just like pew. Yeah, did you? Guess what I drew?
Do you not have Horrors?
I don't.
Alright, I was bound to win a game today eventually, right?
Yeah. Are you screen sharing to him somehow?
Yeah, I am. We've got a Google Hangouts
okay.
open.
Gotcha. No, my hand was just another Till the Soil and another Rectory.
I should bring in Riposte in this matchup, right? Because I could like take his Horrors and just like play it for 0 the following turn.
Yeah, it's effectively a counterspell.
It's like a little expensive, but probably fine.
I don't know if I went Gaze against you or not.
Ruby's Favor's probably better than Cremate. Cremate's mostly just doming him. Try that.
What are your thoughts on Withering Gaze?
I think Gaze is fine in this matchup. We're a little bit more, especially like you can expect to do bringing in counter magic post board.
Yeah, I think that like we almost always have to hedge with at least 2 Gaze as ways to interact with ways they can stop Horrors, or ways that they might have to interact with Rectory.
Yeah, well, I'm boarding out Rectory. I board out Rectory and some amount of Horrors in the aggressive matchups. I just overload on removal and plan on having Rotpaw kill them.
Okay.
I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's what I've been doing. It's felt good.
Yeah, I mean that seems fine actually.
Yeah, this seems great. I love Sting. I would not mind finding a deck that could play that card. It's just so flexible.
Yeah, it's been great. It's like, the fact that it's removed, like the thing that's been so great about it, at least like just from like a tempo perspective, is like when I've been playing it in the list that list I've been tinkering with, I was just straight up using it like whenever I could. Like even like I was using it to counter Valors against some people, just to like try and make you stumble. Here's 3. Like,
Do you think Might Singer's not playable anymore without Chlorophyllias and other obnoxiousness?
It's definitely a little bit worse.
I don't think it's so much that Might Singer's not playable. I think that Might Singer is just like, without those cards, it's not good in a deck that's not mono wild, and I don't think that mono wild is playable without those cards.
Okay, yeah, just like the supporting cards aren't there then. God, that was rude. Made a Battle Hopper, and then, yep, alright, so what am I doing here? I think I'm just supposed to get my velocity going. I boarded out my transmogs, which might have been wrong now that I'm thinking about your 6-drop.
Yeah, I guess. One of the nice things is if you can sort of live the dream and get 2 rot paws out, they can protect each other.
Yep.
But
did you guys see BBD's tweet about, or I told that to you already, Let's see about Magic Online having predictable print runs in digital booster packs?
Wait, is that like an actual thing?
That's an actual thing.
Wow.
They talked about how good the coverage was from the Mox Championships or whatever it was because of being able like seeing the draft is easier on the digital client. I was like, well, you could like have them draft on the client and then like give them paper cards to play their matches with, so like you play paper games still. And then BBD responded with, well, actually the print runs are more predictable online than in paper, so that wouldn't be a good idea.
That's pretty absurd.
I was like, I think my head exploded. Yeah, I was just like, why is that even close to a thing?
Well, my power and pain sucked it with flight on attack, hit a tireless researcher. So I'm just going to drop 2 cards a turn for the rest of this game.
See, like, I have 2 shards in my hand right now, but one of them's a coin. So, like, this is great.
Dude, I lived the dream against Metronomy. I attacked with my that 0-3 diligence guy that gets +2 power and flying, and he blocked with a 2-1 and a 1-1, so I Skrios coins it. There was a very long pause after I cycled my coin, and then he went to damage.
Hey, are you sure you weren't supposed to strangle the Bumblebot there?
Yeah, it probably was. My logic was I have Chomposaurus in my deck.
Okay. If you had one in your hand, I think that's fine, but like, otherwise the Bumblebot's a lot scarier, I think. Like, I probably wasn't even attacking with the 3-2. And that's the card I can't beat, because I boarded out my transmogs like an idiot.
Remember, I can give this flying, too.
Yes, you can. Yep. Start by cycling this, see what we get. Alright.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, I'll sacrifice all my artifacts now, right?
I mean, Battle Hopper's artifact, right? That's how that works?
Yeah. Oh my god. When I got to end of turn, game 1 against Metronomy, I got to end of turn, Ruby's Favor, your Miracle Gem to Dark Heart. It felt so good.
Man, if this were possible as a transmog, I'd just slaughter you right now.
Well, I would be able to sack the lackey in response to you trying to transmog the lackey. I just know you don't want me to get that value.
Alright, go ahead. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna reboard here.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Life drain, etc., etc. Alright. Alright, we're done. Alright, so I'm gonna bring some transmogs back. I don't think Thunderfield is actually very good, especially when I bring in transmogs. Let's do that.
I was gonna say, for what it's worth, I was gonna say Machinations has the ability of not being able to get countered by burn, but I guess that's not a thing anymore.
Correct. It doesn't get countered by double zap.
Yeah, by just removal spell, which is kind of a nice bonus.
I think this hand is okay.
I mean, if it's not, you'll just lose, so... Man, what's the worst that could happen? Don't have a 1-drop. Oh, okay.
Well, hopefully my next card's the Ruby Shard. That's a 4th Ruby card, sure. Things are working out just like we drew it up.
It's so nice to like look at opening hands and go, all right, cool. Half of 4 cards in my hand cycle,
Yep.
between coins and tilling the soil and lackey and
Even Cottontail cycles to a degree.
yeah.
Sometimes it directly cycles.
Yeah. We have a land plus sight. Oh no, but we do get ooh, a piece of candy. Man, that one of Withering Gaze I brought was really good.
All right, let's try again.
I'm gonna screen cap you. Just that.
Don't worry, all of the internet will get to see you take my card away.
Are you recording voice too? Or...
Yep. Everyone can hear your wonderful voice.
Neat.
If we say anything too obnoxious, I guess I can edit it out or mute it, but...
Yeah. I just posted in the constructed channel. That's the Ruby Sapphire list that I've been laddering with.
It's in the challenge.
I am.
Let's put like 3 or 4 of these. Then I'm gonna try the Ardent deck. I've got Ruby Diamond Ardent built too.
I can only imagine that troop-based aggro is a slam dunk, but it's definitely worth playing.
Yeah, it's probably fine on the play. I'm gonna pretend I know what you're playing and just send this cremate right where it belongs. Card's got 1 mode here. The Diamond Ruby deck does get to play 4 of these too, which makes like Hero of Legend and other stuff really good. The deck has some 1-drops too, like Intrepid Conjurer curved into Righteous Outlaw is insane. Alright, sorry you're getting strangled, bud. Yep. You'll be diligent someday, I promise.
I don't know. That list that I sent you, Outlaw may be better than Freebooter. Just because I can trigger. Just because I think, yeah, I forgot Outlaw was a card. That's probably definitely better than Freebooter because the deck has so many ways to enable diligence.
Oh, yeah, it seems great in your deck actually.
So,
probably better than Stalagamage too.
I don't know. Stalagamage has been pretty solid actually. It's a 1-drop that can average about 6 points of damage if you get it on turn 1.
This is just the consistency of these decks is such poop compared to the Cottontail like Explorer decks and the Mono Blood decks.
You can do this cool thing too, where you can get the Rot Paw back and then scrounge the cards that aren't Rot Paw.
You're so cool, Klutz.
I'm actually, out of all of the kids, I am one of the coolest. And then next turn, I get a Horrors of Waryou for X's 2.
That sounds really rude.
Oh, I know. Oh, another
nice shards, nerd.
That's fine. What shard? Wait, what? What did I do? Oh, that's fine. I milled a Rot Paw. That's still a piece of candy. But yeah, the consistency of my 20 cantripping cards. Oh, no Rectory. Those come out. The Waltz comes out. Paws come out. That comes in. Cheap shots come in. I think I'm only going to bring in one Chompasaur in favor of a second Withering Gaze.
Seems fine.
Yeah, cause like, just if I can get a Gaze on like turn 2 and steal your Landing Pause site.
Yes.
Like that swings the game pretty heavily in my favor.
Whoa! I got shards of both kinds. This is wild.
No way.
And every time I look at these hands, I'm like, man, this hand doesn't do a whole lot, but I mean, it's got a coin, so it's probably gonna
the hand pays for itself. It's got money in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was probably the wrong take there, actually.
Like, it's hilarious. Like, Monsagi coin is like so garbage in every other. It is literally just a cycle in like every other deck that plays it, and it is just like.
It's very good. You've got a lot of utility in there.
The nutterest of all the butters.
It's probably only good in matchups you already curb stomp, but like, is the fungus card worth considering? Or you're already scrounging your crypt, so maybe that's not.
What's the fungus card?
Oh, I'm blanking on its name. The one that you can play from your crypt that gets 1/1 every turn. You put 4 troops back into your deck.
Oh, the green black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I think that the slot that card filled last season is now Rotpaw Gang's territory.
Okay. I mean, Rotpaw Gang is definitely, like, Rotpaw Gang is very, very good.
Yeah. Did you draw that side off the top, or was it in your hand already?
I drew it off the top.
Okay, that makes me feel better. So I was debating whether or not I wanted to gaze last turn. But
Alright, game 3 in the finals of this draft. Let's see if I can win the draft and go along with the Daughter of the Poet that I opened.
So you already won the draft. You're just like playing for extras.
You definitely won the draft already. That one when I opened the Blood Sapphire Dragon and 3-0'd, that draft felt pretty winning.
That dragon's unreal too.
Oh fuck.
I've had it a couple times now in limited. It's just so good. Fuck this guy. Mooncall Ceremony hits Arctic Crusader. Eat a dick. And it even gets the flight on attack gem. Like, come on.
Dude, I had a guy get a moto trike driver off that flight conscript card, and I was just like, well, this game's over.
Oh, oops. Well, still, screw this guy.
Oh, I got a coin.
Ah, look at that! You drew a coin. That's so cute. Oh no! Please don't withering gaze me.
You're gonna, if you only have troops in your hand, I'm gonna bomb it.
Look, man, I told you not to. That's a pretty good one to hit.
I was about ready to say, like, there's not a lot of bad, like, after I looked at, I don't think there's a lot of bad cards that trick shot can conscript. Like, there's so many cards that just get even more value.
Yeah, like the worst is Night Blackie.
And that's even good in this deck. We're already playing 4. Yeah,
oh, God.
Let's see if his Windborne Ascension can hit an Underworld Crusade. Because that would be nice.
Got so many choices here, Klutz. He's got a handful of goodies.
Me too.
God, the 1/1s are so good. The fact that Outlaw is a 2/1 versus a 2/2 is huge.
It is a reasonably big deal. Ching, 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 ching.
Yep. Stop doing stuff.
To be fair, I did a whole lot of stuff there, and not a lot happened. Oh, that's rather inconsiderate of you.
Alright, we handled the Crusader. Daughter kept our life total high enough. Now I just need to draw some shards.
Do I Valor my Outlaw? Yeah, probably.
Man, if I draw the waltz from my reserves, you're fucked.
Man, I really hope Magic Online's bugged and I draw my sweeper boarded out.
Oh my god. I still laugh every time that I say that, because that actually happened to me in a Star City Open once because I fucked up sideboarding.
Yep.
Or no.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah,
Hope I draw the third Ratchet Bomb for my sideboard, then you drew it.
in game 1 that I drew it. I was just like, oh. Well, this is awkward.
Did you know that's not a game loss anymore?
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I told, like, I game lost to myself against him. I said, you know, I would beat you here, but the card that I drew that would kill you, it's not supposed to be in my deck. So.
Oh, Glitzy Poo. Oh, and the transmog off the top. I mean, block.
You human garbage.
Let's go ahead. Get to scrounge this bad boy too. Who doesn't love a good blam sack in the morning?
Should I just assume you're not an idiot and even bother trying to fight this?
Should I assume you're not an idiot? Yeah, that's probably safe to assume.
Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyways, so I'm probably doing it against a random.
I'd probably just assume they didn't read my card.
Yeah, I mean, it happened a couple of times already on the ladder, so.
But you get a flying guy anyways. Okay, yep. Could have gone better.
That is an accurate statement. I'm so fucking good at
You draw coins so you can activate your champion power twice.
Huh?
Oh, your coins don't give charges. Never mind.
No, I just drew another up off.
To be fair, that deck has a lot of ways to find Rup.
It does. It has a lot of them. And you could have even just... Oh, I transbogged it, so you couldn't get it back. Never mind.
Yeah. And I need to not be greedy. I was like, I could just cycle into the points, but I should probably... Yeah, the first game I played with this deck, I was like, I was just like, alright, we're putting 4th Raw in, because this just kind of feels better than what anybody else is doing. So.
Well, now we wait for Transbog. As you tried to block last time, so I can't bluff attack this time.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I guess making me have it was good there, because, like, now you save points of damage. Fair and balanced. Oh, and you get a second one, right? God bless America.
Oh, what is that? So we have, so a 6 damage? Look at that.
Oh, this is double. That's so gross.
Look at that. Man, this card's slightly better than Carnosaur, I will say that. Oh.
Way better than Carnosaur. I concur.
Oh shit, I didn't even look. No way.
You got another Rat Paw.
I got 2. Alright, so... Man, do I actually just have to... I think I actually just have to hold Raw Paw back, though. Like, if I ship in, you can just block with double Blamsmith, double Thunderfield Seer.
Yep.
But, like, do I care? I can just get it back.
That's true. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm probably just taking it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm supposed to leave in Lasgar's Vengeance in this matchup. Either way, regardless of how I'm boarding, this seems great for you. This deck might just be great.
Yeah.
Shard. A Shard and a Thunderfield Seer. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my decision to board down on Horrors of War in this matchup, though, because, like, I've yet to have any reasonable opportunity to play it.
Yep.
You just have so many little shitters.
Yep. Going wide enough that it's just like, eh. Burn coins. Why do the coins burn? I think my favorite Magic questions and TCG questions are like, what's your opinion on this deck I've never seen you play before? It's like, I have no idea. It's probably fine. Yeah. Alright. I just probably can't win anymore, right?
Yeah, eventually I'm going to whittle your board down and I'm just going to Horrors you and then get my Raw back. So I'm already at 11 resources next turn, so... And you know I have the Horrors.